Oh wow, I'm live. I was reading it was a message. I'm gonna put some socks on. Oh boy, I'm sleepy, man. I'm so sleepy. It's 9 o'clock. I've had a little bit of a long day. Not really, but long enough. Long enough for me to want to go get in the shower and lay down. I got a comment real quick that I was saving for the live stream. Let me go ahead and pull it up. JC says, love the yee yee. Let me put a heart. Thanks, bae. Thanks, bae. Heart. Then what else we got? Hey, I love the video, but on some of the makeup, you didn't point out the colors. Oh. Also, can you list the name of the blush compact? I tried to follow you to a T. Okay. Heart. Alright, so I thought I was gonna have to thanks, babe. I thought I was gonna make an example out of somebody right on the live stream, but I didn't have to. God is so good. Okay, because I'm quick with the black button. I'm sorry. I'm not arguing with anybody. I'm all argued out. I'm all fought out. Like, my life is happy, it's joyful, it's peaceful, and that it's gonna stay that way. Okay. I'm not going to, allow anybody to like disturb my peace. Like, that's not what we want. So, I want to jump in to the topic because I saw a video. I saw a video of a man. And let me preface this with the title. If you are dating in today's climate, listen. That's what I want you to do. If you are dating in today's climate, I want you to listen. Okay? That's the most important thing you could do. I see a lot of women out here. I don't have a man. I want a man. I want a man. I want a man. I watch people, podcasters, YouTubers, whatever. You guys write into them. I want to be married. I want to be married. They tell you lose weight. That's what they tell you. Work on your body. And ladies, you know what? If you're going to work on your body for you. Because if you think about it, when you look at these men, they don't even deserve the cream of the crop. I'm going to be honest with you. When you look at these men, just how they look, they don't even deserve the cream of the crop. Then, when you go into their relationship with God, their hygiene, their literacy, their job, or career or lack thereof, most of these men only even have a job. Most of these men don't even have a career, and I'll tell you what the difference is. No shade. But if you work at the post office or the car dealership, most likely that's just a job, right? A career is a person who is working at a marketing firm and he's a marketer, or he's a surgeon, or he's a dentist, or he's a lawyer. You see what I'm saying? You see the difference? That's a career, because that person can continue on that path and go higher and higher and higher. If he is a surgeon, he can become the best surgeon in Illinois. It's no way you could become the best postal worker in Illinois. That's a job. Even if you're a supervisor or whatever else, that's a job. And when you lose that job, you have to go get another job. And this job, you might be working in a warehouse, supervisor and all, but you're in a job position of a job. So, if you're going to work on your body for you. Don't work on your body for a man, because when you look at him, he don't even deserve the cream of the crop. His looks, he doesn't even look all of that in the face, right? Let's talk about the face card. He's ugly. Okay? His hygiene is poor. He doesn't have a career, like we just said. And they have the nerve pretty much to think that, I want a woman with a shape. She gotta have a shape. She gotta be like this. She gotta be like that. When he's not even the cream of the crop himself. So when you are working on yourself, work on yourself for you. Don't work on yourself for these men, because it's pretty much hopeless out here, ladies. I hate to say that, but it really is, especially if you are talking about dating a black man. Okay? When you think about the black man, his education level, his career or lack thereof, because most of them do not have careers, his literacy, his hygiene, his face card, his body, how he take care of his body, his reading capabilities, his education level, if he likes women or not. A lot of these men, they don't even like women for real. They like guys. Hold on for a second. They like guys. And it's nothing wrong that if he like a guy, but you can't say, oh, why is a woman single? Why is she doing this? Why is she doing that? And why I haven't found nobody and blah, blah, blah. When most of these guys like guys. You know what I mean? Most of the guys like guys. And then let's talk about his relationship with God. Do he have one? A lot of men, not really. Not really. A lot of these men don't have a relationship with God for real. Not a real relationship with God. And then on top of that, hold on, I'm trying to go to the comments real quick. I should have set this up. I should have been set this up, but I'm going to go to the comments. They don't have a relationship with God. And then on top of that, they have not, a lot of them have not healed. A lot of these men have childhood wounds that they just have not healed. They have not healed. They have old wounds that, from the old girlfriend. And they have, they're mad at all women now. And honestly, ladies, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. If a man don't look nice in the face, don't fuck with him. Because it's most likely that he's hurt. Okay? I just watched a man say that 30-year-old women have hit the wall. The man said, if you are 30 years old, you hit the wall. Then he said, If you 35, you doubly hit the wall and no one wants you. You're useless. And this man teeth all the way in the back. When he smile, you see how the teeth up front? His teeth back here. You can't give a nigga like that a chance. If this man's face is ugly, he hates women. And he black, he hates women. Like if he got black eyes, his eyes all black and ugly and sunk in, he hates women. He hates women. That's just the truth. And you know, you can't give these ugly men a chance because they ain't never, you know, women ain't been good to them. So they're mad. They're upset. You know what I mean? They've never, like, if he see me, that man whose teeth pushed back like a lion, if he see me, the first thing he's gonna think is how he's been dogged out by women who look like me. So he's gonna try to start making himself feel better by saying, she hit the wall, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'll fuck, but that's about it, and blah blah blah. They're broken. Black men do not value family. They're not coming into the situation trying to love you, trying to take care of you, trying to heal with you. See, I'm on a healing journey. I'm gonna make a video called "They All Liars," but that's for another day. But I'm on a healing journey. That means that I am stepping away from, you know, living in a delusion of, you know, as long as everything look okay, everything is okay. No. You know what I mean? Like, if everything might not never be okay, ever, but I'm going to be working on it. I'm going to be working on it. So, you know, if you want a black man, I'm sorry to tell you, like, you're gonna have to get one that's really, really good looking, single, straight, and I don't think you're gonna find them, and disease free. And I don't think you're gonna find them. And if you do, he's gonna cheat on you, like, because he could get any girl he want. Like, the type of nigga that I would deal with in this day and age, he has to be a dude. He's good with the ladies. See, this is one thing about a man that I learned about men. Men that are good with the ladies and look good and all that, they're cheaters. They got the mouthpiece. They know what to say. They know how to calm you down. They know how to, you know what I mean, talk that talk. He look good. He is good. You know what I mean? He got all the girls. He got all the ladies. You know? So, you know, I mean, the pickings are slim, ladies. And I used to talk about this, and I used to say this, saying for women that's our age, you know, my age group, who I market to on this channel, women that's 40s, 50s, and above. But no, I just saw a 30-year-old man saying that 30-year-old women hit the wall and that they are useless, and that if you're 35, you're doubly useless. And that, you know, he pretty much don't want you. And I'm not saying that this was a cream of the crop man. I already told you that his teeth is way back here. So when a dude smile at you, like, just look at these men. Look and see if they got plaque buildup. Look and see if their teeth is yellow. Look and see if they dress bummy. Look and see if their eyes is real black. Look and see how they skin look. And then the most important thing for you to do is for you to listen to him. Because he will tell on himself. Everybody does. And this is what I talk about on this channel. Men are going to tell on people that don't fuck with you, a hater, whatever, whoever. They're going to tell on themselves. You don't have to say anything. That's what I learned in life. I used to be listening to people talk and stuff, and I have questions, and I say, oh, but I want to ask this, and I'm saying this in my head, like, I want to ask this, or I wonder what school they went to, or I wonder this, or I wonder that. But guess what? When you don't say a word, it's going to eventually come out. You don't have to say anything. Be a listener if you are going to be in the dating market. I'm going to be on TikTok talking about this more. So follow me on there. But the point is that you don't have to say much. You don't have to say much. People's going to reveal themselves. Okay, whether it's a phony friend or whoever, a man, whoever, listen. Just listen to him. Just be more observant and listen way more than you talk. I was watching a 25-year-old white woman that's a Vogue model, and she's rich and very famous and popular online and stuff like that. She said, I'm not dating men no more. She said, I don't want to. White, thin, rich, model, real model, Vogue cover. She said, I'm off men. She said, I make my own money. I make myself happy. She said, men are, they're bringing me stress. I'm stressed. You know, I'm dealing with stuff with them. You know, I don't want to even do it no more. I'm off men. So, like, and this is coming from a whole nother race. So when we're talking about black men, they really don't even value family like that. I was listening to a young black man say something about, oh, I know what it was. His friends are like turned 30. They're all 28, 29, 30, turning 30, right? And they were telling him like, oh, you know, I got to get ready to settle down and blah, 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 blah. And he was like, black men ain't even thinking about settling down at 28, 29, 30. And he said, I had to ask myself why. And he said something about black men getting shot. Sir, please stop. It don't have anything to do with black men getting shot. I watched a video the other day of a woman saying how much black men are cheaters and all of this stuff like that. Black men are cheaters, and black men ain't talking about settling down because they're not family oriented. That's just the end of the story. This black man sat up and said that he's amongst his white friends and stuff like that, and they talking about, I gotta find a wife, I gotta settle down. And he was like, when I'm with my black friends, they don't talk like this because they're not family oriented. You're cheating and all of this other type of stuff because you didn't grow up in a household that was family oriented. A lot of the times, like, you know, the black community, the way we were brought up, very dysfunctional. Very dysfunctional. We didn't see a mom and a father. We didn't see our dad loving on our mom, and our mom being treated like a princess. This is one of, I'm gonna go, my next YouTube video is gonna be a chit chat. It's gonna be something like this, something along these lines. But we didn't see our mom getting treated like a princess. We didn't see our dad, you know, providing everything for our mom and all that. If he was in the home, it was struggle love. Daddy working 2 jobs, growing up poor, all this other stuff. The everybody hates Chris thing. I mean, he saw his parents growing up and he was in a loving home, but they were poor. Like, he didn't see his mom getting spoiled and treated like a princess. And, you know, all of the great things that shapes the future. Your guy cheats on you because he didn't have no example of a healthy relationship growing up. He didn't see his mama getting loved on. He saw a single mama, or he saw a mama in the house with a daddy that was working all the time because they was poor. The daddy was always at work, 2 jobs. He didn't see his mama being treated like a princess. And then, you know, with the single moms and the cheating, he saw playboys. He saw boyfriends. He saw, you know what I mean? So then you grow up to be an adult, and this is like your way of life. This is what you feel like is normal. And the black man, he just don't value family, and he doesn't value healing. He's not into going out and unlearning what he learned. He presses it all down. He say it is what it is, and he don't try to heal from it. He don't try to grow from it. So in turn, we have men that are cheaters. We have men that, you know, have mommy issues and stuff like that going into relationships with you. They are unhealed. We have men struggling with their sexuality. You know, they were touched or something as a little boy or something like that. Like, it's all types of issues, and you're going in hopeful for a great relationship. With the manosphere of today, it's just not looking good. Because outside of his upbringing, outside of his personal experiences where women was like, get your Lego teeth having ass out my face, like roasted them, talked about them, played them, cheated on them, all of that. He coming in hurt. He's coming in unhealed. He's coming in with mommy issues. He's coming in struggling with his sexuality. Your only hope is a pretty boy who was raised in a good home. How many of them is you gonna find? A pretty boy that's single, straight, has a career, raised in a good home, trying to be with you. These men are hurt. They are hurt. You don't gotta worry about me in competition with you dating them. You really don't, especially if he's black. Because black men don't value family, and they're not trying to do the work. They're trying to Demon Slayer says 0%. They're trying to, they're hurt. They're hurt. They're getting revenge. It's men out here making videos saying that they're going around purposefully infecting women with disease. These men are about revenge. They're not about healing. These men are hurt. They got mommy issues. They go out, they get a woman that look just like their mama and break her heart on purpose. Because their mama never loved them. Their mama never protected them. So, and at a very early age, they said to themselves at they was 7, 12, 14, if my mama don't love me, no bitch can. No bitch can love me for real. Or they said women love their boyfriends more than they love their own fucking kid. And then this a male child. My mom loves her boyfriend more than she loved me. She let this nigga do anything. She let him molest me. She let him beat me. She let him do this. She let him do that. So then he grows up and goes out into the world with this mentality that women love their boyfriends more than they love their own kid. And deep down, he hates you for that. Deep down, he like, bitch, you love me than you love more than you love your own son, you funky bitch. He can't stand you for that deep down. But really, the truth is, yeah, it's true that a woman can have the ability to love her man over her children, because that's the very first connection. It's no connection like man and woman. It's no connection like that. That's the first connection. It wouldn't be no parents and kids and all of that if it wasn't for that first connection. And instead of that man trying to understand women, where his mama was coming from, and heal and forgive his mama, he go out into the world and he pick up a bunch of women that remind him of his mama. She chocolate just like his mama. And then as soon as she starts showing him, I love you so much, he break her. Cause he say, bitch, you love me more than you love your own kids, bitch. And he hate her for that. He hates her for loving him. He hates her for being able to love him. That's how messed up these men are. A lot of them have this childhood trauma they never fixed. And they don't want to fix it. They not trying to fix it. They press it all the way down and ignore it. Or they say, it is what it is. Or they deal with it in toxic ways by going around infecting women with disease, going around beating women, going around, breaking women's hearts intentionally. Just says they never talk about it. No, they don't. They don't. They don't talk about it. They don't want to heal from it. They don't face the truth. It's hurtful. Let me tell you something, as a person that's on a healing journey. It's very hurtful. It's very hard. It's sad. It's a sad reality. It's a harsh reality. It's a sad truth. That's why I be by myself, because most people are not ready to go on a healing journey. And if they are on a healing journey, most people are not really ready to disconnect their loyalty. If someone, just say for instance, right, if my cousin respects that I'm on a healing journey, because a lot of people, they don't respect that I am on a healing journey. They don't want to ask me any questions or anything like that. They would rather just villainize me. Oh, she isn't loyal to her family. She is this, she is that. She's doing this, she's doing that. And some people do respect that I'm on a healing journey, but only so far, right? If it came down to the nitty-gritty, where it took for them to stand in truth, they're not going to stand in truth. They're going to stand on the side of familiarity. They're going to stand with their mama, even if they mama wrong. They're going to stand with their sister, even if they sister wrong, because they're going to be loyal before they put they a lot of people choose loyalty over God. See, when you are of God, you're going to choose the truth. It doesn't matter if it hurts. It doesn't matter if it's your mama that's wrong or whatever. Most people going to say, that's my mama, and side with their mama. They're not going to stay, mom, that was wrong, and stand in truth. That's hard. That's hard. That means being disloyal to your mama, not having your mama back, and all of that. That's why God said you will be hated for my name's sake. Because people will say, how could you do that? Because you stood in truth. You stood in truth. You didn't want to stand with a lie. You stood in truth. Chill says, that was my father's name, by the way, his nickname. Chill says, I'd say women have broken my heart just as much. I know I can be a bastard, but I'm not a soulless bastard. Well, if you say so yourself. But that's the thing. Men don't heal. Men don't heal. Men don't take the time to heal. I could break up with a man and break his heart right now today. He gonna go out tomorrow and try to just find another girl. He's not gonna try to take the time to heal, to process, to think, to work on himself, to go to therapy, to pray, draw closer to the Lord, get on his knees, fast, he not gonna do none of that. He just gonna go get another girl. I was listening to this young man one time. This is another thing that men don't like to do. They don't like to take accountability. I was listening to this young man one time, 21 at the time. He was 21. And he was talking about, oh man, forget these women, just pump and dump them, like these bitches ain't shit. Like, man, fuck these bitches out here, man. Don't be trying to fall in love. That's beta male simp, blue pill. You a beta male simp. And I'm like, 21? Like, how did he get here? Cause see, when I was growing up, that was the best love to have. When you 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 years old. Once you start getting 25, 27, 29, 32, the water start getting murky because people have lived, they have learned. First off, you start feeling old. You 25, you start feeling old. You're like, high school was a long time ago. Even though you're not old, you start feeling old. You're looking at yourself when you're 28, you're like, man, I'll be 30 soon, right? And you start factoring in all of this other stuff. You start factoring in time. You start factoring in credit. You start factoring in what he do for a living. You start factoring in so much. When you were young, that young love, I like you, you like me, we like each other, we going for it, we love each other, we in it. It was pure. It was beautiful. It was innocent. It wasn't no whole bunch of stuff like, oh yeah, I'm going to pick that one because he's got a great car and this one and this one. It was, I like you, you like me, we in it. So when this 21-year-old was talking like this, I didn't understand why. I said, why is he saying pump and dump, fuck these bitches, blah, blah, blah. So Miss Kiki got him on the line. I got him on the line. He thought I wanted to do something. He like, yeah, my mama friends like me too. I don't like you, son. I genuinely and honestly and earnestly want to just know, how did you get like this? Why are you like this? What happened? So he opened up to me and he told me what happened. His heart got broke. Of course, right? His heart got broke. And he told me how he gave this girl his all and blah, 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 blah. And she ended up dumping him, leaving him for his friend or some shit. Some shit. He got left. His heart got broke. He got left. Okay? And when he told me the story, I told him where he went wrong. I said, you was doing too much. You were smothering her. You was sweating her. That's why she lost interest. He got upset, of course. And we never talked again. It wasn't no disrespect. He was just like, man, look, I'm going to call you back. And we got off the phone and he never, we never spoke again. I never expected him to call me back. I know what that was. He was a kid. He's a kid, was a kid. And he got upset at the truth. But see, it takes a man to be accountable to say, I fucked up that situation. I didn't know how to handle ladies back then. I allowed my friends I had more weight. I put more weight on my friends than my relationship. I didn't treat that woman right. I was too young to understand what I had. I dropped the ball. That's the one that got away. It take a man to admit he was wrong. Men don't like to have accountability. They don't never want to be wrong. They want to just say that a woman hit the wall, that she ain't shit, that she's a loser, that she's a hoe, that she's this, that she's that. By the way, you ever notice that men only call women a hoe when they can't fuck? Have you ever noticed that? Like, once you stop giving a nigga some coochie, or he could never get that ass, then that's when your body count matters all of a sudden. Otherwise, it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. As if he could fuck, your body count doesn't matter. Have you ever noticed that? Let me know in the chat. Shailene says, I'm 27 and finally in a relationship that feels like God is blessing me now, but when I was young, choosing the wrong people, he was not blessing me the way I am blessed now. That is very much so true. I teach my daughter to pray about everything. I pray about everything. I don't just talk. I don't just practice, say it. I do it too. Ask God to lead your way. I tried to control what was happening in my life for so long, in so many different areas, in so many different ways. And it wasn't until I got into my late 30s where I relinquished all control. I said, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it no more. I was trying to control my career. I was trying to control my love life. I was trying to control how the outcome was in my relationship with my family. If you watch my vlogs, if you watch my lives, you know that it's a very toxic mother-daughter dynamic between me and my mom. I was always trying to fix our relationship. I was always trying to, oh, mom, let's talk, therapy, this and that. Pray, go to the pastor. God says, stop. He said, don't do another thing in regards to that relationship. He said, leave that relationship alone. Leave it up to me. I'm God. I have a job. You trying to do my job. Go sit down. Stop trying to fix something that you didn't even break. Okay? Leave this relationship with your mama alone. That was one of the first turning points into the joy and peace and happiness that I have now in my life. My next turning point was when toxic ass relationship with it was a narcissist. It was the first narcissist I ever had in a relationship with. I didn't know that my mama was a narcissist. I didn't know that about her. If that's what she is, I don't know. I don't know. If I had to say anything to describe her behavior, I would say that. You know what I mean? Other than psychopath or sociopath and all that other type of stuff. Because I would say narcissist because she's very centered. Everything is about her. You know what I mean? Just as an example, I just lost my brother, her son. And, she expected all of the, oh, yeah, so sorry for your loss. And I get it because that's her child. But he was somebody else to other people too. I don't think she told anybody else that she's sorry for their loss. She didn't tell me she's sorry for my loss. My middle brother and I, we had a good relationship. And I lost somebody too. He was a friend. He was a cousin. He was a father. Other people lost him too. But she expects that everybody should have all the attention on her for whatever reason. Why? Like the reason that she feel that all the attention should be on her at all times anyway. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what it is. Everything is all about her. I mean, we could hear a fucking radio on the radio and it's about her. These people don't even know her. But she'll say, oh, they made that about me. So anyway, thank you, boo. So anyway, I didn't know like what narcissism was. And then after being with him and then learning what narcissism was, I was like, oh, okay, he was a narcissist. He was a narcissist. So that was my last relationship, was with a narcissist. I let go of trying to control my love life. Oh, I'm finna be proactive about my love life. They tell you that. Everything else you're proactive about, be proactive about your love life. I wasn't on dating apps or anything like that because I have given up dating apps a long, long time ago. They're not for me. I met him in a organic, regular way, but the giving a brother a chance and all the blah, 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 blah. not praying about it, not saying, hey, God, is this a person for me? Should I do this? Doing it myself. You know what I mean? So after that narcissistic relationship, I let go of control of relationships. I said, I'm not going to try to, you know, be in a relationship, control what goes on with my relationship status no more. I'm not in control of my relationship status. I'm not going to try to control my relationship status. And I let go of trying to control my career. And I did that in a way of just accepting what was working and what wasn't. You know what I mean? I was being so forceful with, no, it's got to work. I spent too much time. I went to school too long. I got to see it through to the end. And I saw it through to the end. It took a very long time. I got the dream job, all of that, the desk, the company bonuses, the company perks, was making more money than I had ever made, blah, 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 blah. And at the end of the day, I wasn't happy. It didn't work out. When the high wore off of, I did it, I got the dream job. When that high wore off, it was nothing. I was like, yeah, no. Yeah, no. So I just began praying and saying, God, lead me, guide me. I want to go in the direction that you want me to go in. And, that's what we have to do as ladies. You know what I mean? We have to stop trying to control everything and, taking our destiny and into our own hands. Especially in today when you're talking about dating, because it's not even safe. Like, you'll get, they don't really even like you. Like, he could do that to you easily because he don't like you for real. He don't like you. He's hurt. He's broken. He has mommy issues. He's ugly. He has a receding hairline. He has man boobs. He's impotent. You know what I mean? Talking about the different age groups, you know what I mean? He was never that dude. Women have never fallen for him. So, he says now, oh, now I'm 32. Now I'm 34. I'm able to get baddies that I was never able to get. And he resents you for that. He resents you because you have grown older and wiser and say, hey, you know what? It's not all about looks. I should be dating a man that has a relationship with God, that's on an upward trajectory. He has a great career. He's doing something with his life. It's not even all about looks. And hey, I could work on his looks. We could go and get veneers. His teeth is in the back. It touches tonsils. We could go get veneers. Oh, his hygiene is poor. I can help. I could work on him with that and blah, blah. Because you're older and wiser and your criteria is not just, oh, he cute no more. Like it was when you were just a girl. Like, men do not understand that a girl's behavior is very different from a woman's behavior. He sees it streamlined all the same. He doesn't see that you've evolved, that you're a whole different person. That when you was a girl, you had a whole different mindset. So he tries to tell you that now you're worthless because you're a woman now. You're no longer a girl and you have a different mind frame. And I don't think that that's fair because, like, when was you supposed to have it all figured out? When you were 15? When you were 19? Like, are you talking about teenage love? Are you comparing a grown-ass woman to a prepubescent, an adolescent, someone who doesn't even have a fully developed brain yet? Okay, so, all right, you talking about a 23-year-old. Okay, all right. So she's been dating seriously since she was 23, and now she's 27. and she run into you who's big mad. You hurt. You hurt. And she give you a chance and you drop the ball like a dumbass motherfucker would. Like these men, they're so slow. And that's why I say don't even give them a chance, because you'll give a man a chance. He'll drop the ball. You'll dump his ugly ass, right? And then he'll forever make fake pages to watch you for the rest of his fucking life. What a loser. These are the people that you sitting up arguing over, fighting over, scratching somebody's eyes out over, making videos over, mad at another woman, mad at the next bitch over, talking about me, calling me fat, calling me black, calling me old, calling me whatever, to make you feel like you got a one up on me. You know what I mean? Oh, why he like her? I look better than her. Oh, you're fighting over this? A man who's ugly as hell, who we both gave a chance to, trying to just get his ugly ass nigga a chance. Right? Right? We sitting up trying to get his ugly ass nigga a chance. And he's so broken, he's so hurt, he's so lost. He wasn't raised right. He wasn't raised in a good home. He don't even know, he wouldn't even know a good thing if it smacked him in the face. You standing right there in front of his face and he can't even recognize a good thing. He didn't have the proper upbringing. He didn't have the proper upbringing. And he's hurt. He's broken. He's still hanging on to something that a 19-year-old did to him. He's upset, and then, you know what? He go out into the manosphere, and they start telling him, oh, these women are 304s, pump and dump them. So if you are 30 and under, the message is pump and dump them, fuck these bitches, fuck these hoes, they ain't loyal, don't get married, you a blue pill beta male simp. If you marry these bitches, take the red pill, don't be no blue pill ass wimp simp. Like, are you kidding me? Don't you love these bitches? That's the message if you 30 and under. And the message if you're 30 and over is she has hit the wall and she's useless. She's not good for anything at this point in life but a lay. Go have fun. Get some of that cougar ass. Get some of that gray hair coochie. Get some of that vintage vagina and then be on your way. That's the messages for 30 and over. That you've hit the wall and that you're no good anymore. You're useless. Everything you've learned, everything you've accomplished, everything you have to offer the world, your nurturing, your mothering, all of that is useless because you turned 30 years old. That's what they telling the men. Hey, Farida. We are talking about if you are dating in today's climate, how important it is to just listen. Don't ask no questions. Just be a hearer. Just listen. Just listen. Just listen. Don't say nothing. Just listen. They're gonna tell you everything they need to know. And like I said, and I'm reiterating this because new people are in the room. Farida is in the room. She said, what are we talking about? And what I've learned in life is that when people are talking, just listen. You don't have to ask questions. You don't have to interject. All you have to do is listen more than you talk. And not just one conversation, over a time. Give it a long time. Oh, you date this man for 3 to 6 to 9 months to a year. Listen. It won't even take that long. Just listen. They're going to reveal their hand, whether it's man, woman, child, whatever. See, it's like a knee-jerk reflex. When a person don't fuck with you, for real, it's gonna come out. You're gonna know. They gonna tell on themselves. It's gonna be a telltale sign. They're gonna say something. They're gonna do something. I saw a video earlier where the woman said that the man begged her back. She gave him a second chance. And she asked him to get her some treats or something. Like, can you run to the store, get me some snacks and stuff like that? He said no. He couldn't even go get her some snacks. There's the action. He let you know right there. When you just listening, somebody gonna say something smart or say something. The cat gonna come out the bag. No, what's in the dark gonna come to the light. You just gotta be patient. And if you want somebody so bad and you really, 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 really want to roll the dice messing with one of these men who are ugly, who only look cute in a cap or a do-rag, who sex game is weak, who never got girls, who ain't just got a little bit of money, or hardly got any money at all. He might got a little something, nothing to write home about. Because trust me, we all know it's levels to this money shit. Trust me. Like, what he think he working with, it's a nigga making 10 times more than him as well. It's always levels to it. It's always levels. It's a body. You got a bad body. It's a bitch with a badder body. It's always levels to it. So if you really want to roll the dice and mess with one of these guys, I mean, I would suggest you just be a person who look at him. If his face card is declined, he's not a pretty boy. You could tell he's never been him. His teeth look like Legos. His dress, it's not all of that. His face card declines. His skin is messed up. He got crusty lips. He not cute in the face. You could tell he's just never been him. He's not a handsome man. He not a pretty boy. He not doing it for you. You know what I mean? He ain't cute. He ain't cute. He ain't fine as hell. He's no Morris Chestnut. He's no Lorenz Tate. Like, this guy just don't have it. He don't got a pretty ass smile. He don't look good as hell. You want to give him a chance anyway. I suggest you do a lot of listening. And he gonna let you know if he's a Kevin Samuels fan. He gonna let you know. The plaque. Lord, is it really like that out here for single people? Wow, scary stuff. Yes, because she asked him to get her some snacks. He begged her back. He begged her back in a relationship. And she took him back, and she asked him, "Can you get me some snacks? $5-6. Can you go get me some snacks?" The man said no. Sir, you just got back in. You're clearly not trying to be here. You already pissing me off. You can't go get $6 worth of snacks? My mom always said, be quiet and listen. Your mom is a wise woman. Farida says, oh yes, definitely just observe. I'm trying to tell you. I mean, I could tell you some stories, but Kim says, but shouldn't you be listening regardless? Yeah, you should, but it's more likely that a man who is fine, like, let me just tell you this. If a man looks good as fuck, right? He's used to getting girls. He got a mouthpiece. He know all the right things to say. He knows how to finesse a girl, right? He knows what's up. He knows how to treat a lady. He knows how to put a smile on your face. He knows what's up. This is one thing why what women need to understand. Most men, they know how to put a smile on your face. They're not as dumb as you think they are. Just like the guy that didn't go get the snacks. He didn't care to put a smile on her face. If he like you and he want to make you happy, he want to put a smile on your face, that's what he'll do. Men like to do stuff for women. Period. Do you know how when I walk out into the street, do you know how many gay men hold the door open for me? Little boys, children run to my aid. I'll get it for you, miss. I'll get it for you, miss. I'll get it for you. I'll get it, I'll get it. Here you go. I got it. I got it for you. Thank you, baby. It's in them. They want to do for you if they like you. Gay men open things for me. It's too hard. I can't open it. He do it. The gay men that work in Ulta, he do it. I'm walking down the street. The gay man will open the door. Hey, how you doing today, queen? All of one of the girls. But he still, it's something that makes, when a man do something for a woman, it just some type of surge. It makes him feel like, I'm a guy. I'm a man. Like, yes, did that for her. She couldn't. I can. Okay, just dropped her transmission. She couldn't do it. I can. It's in them. I kid you not. Little boys. I visited a daycare. That's 3 years old. The little boy looked at me. He said, the teacher said, isn't she pretty? He did this and fell on the floor. 3. Daycare. So you mean to tell me a grown-ass man don't know to going to get $6 worth of snacks will put the smile on the girl face who he begged to be back with? If he wanted to keep her and he wanted to keep her happy, he would have had the snacks. Hey, babe, I know you like these. I was at the gas station, picked this up for you. They are doers. They like to do things. They're fixers. They problem solvers. They don't want to talk about shit. That's us. We like, let's talk. Yeah, girl. And what happened to me? He don't want to talk. What's the problem? How can I help? End of story. That's how they work. So Primo says, I'm going to be real. If a man got money, look good, feel good, he got more than one woman. Trust me, it's too easy, especially in this day and time. That's since the beginning of time. I already told. She fell for the okie doke. Right, getting back with her. You know what? I don't spin the block. I don't spin the block. You know it's bitches watching me for read. I done already told you how these hoes use social media to keep up with me. They use social media to keep up with everything that I do. Bitches that don't like me, they try to piece together my life. Oh, let me check her Facebook. Oh, let me check her YouTube. Oh, let me check the TikTok. Oh, let me go to Instagram. Oh, let me see what she posts. Oh, let me. Thinking that you know anything about me because of what I post. You know nothing about me because of what I post. Okay? A nigga could have just left And then I make a post or share a meme. I'm single as a dollar bill. And I am. That don't mean that a nigga didn't just leave. So, I mean, people really want to feel like they know everything about you just because of what you post. You know? Yes, it's so sad. Just said, I had lunch with my older brother yesterday. The shit I heard reaffirmed everything you are saying. I'm trying to tell you. And that's why I don't, like I was saying, I don't spin the block. I don't spin the block. You know what I mean? Like, once I'm done with you, I'm done with you. Like, and it's very sad and pathetic that you give a man a chance. He fucks it up like a dumb motherfucker, like the dumb motherfucker he is. Then he spends the rest of his life making fake pages to watch you and checking on you. You've moved on. You're not thinking about him. He's still thinking about you. Even a nigga you ain't never fuck with. Like, I don't know what it is about a man. Once you're on his radar, you're always forever on his radar. He gonna always look you up. He gonna always keep tabs on you via social media. He gonna always try to ask your cousin about you. Like, once you're on his radar, you're on his radar. And go and spinning the block, that's never gonna work out. Like, y'all broke up for a reason. He ain't changed, and neither have you. So why go back? What happened? What's different? Did he get saved? Did he get baptized? What happened? Why they do this? They're pathetic. They're pathetic. They like to blame women for everything. They like to blame they're indecisive. They haven't been raised in a good home. They are not family oriented. Like I was saying earlier, how the black man was saying that his white friends, 29, 28, 30, 31, 32, all saying, oh man, I need to find a wife. I need to find a wife. And that's their priority. And then he's sitting up talking about black men ain't trying to find a wife because they lucky to still be alive at 28. Most of us get shot. Are you fucking kidding me? Stop lying. That ain't why no black man, because most of y'all get shot and y'all just lucky to be alive. Okay, if you're lucky to be alive, sir, why didn't you just go ahead and get a wife and start your family and start your legacy if you really worried about dying? Why you out? Why you ain't start a family? Why you ain't start a family? Right. Because you're not family oriented. You didn't grow up seeing your mother get loved on, get treated by a princess like a princess by your dad. You grew up in a single home. You grew up with a toxic mama who who loved her boyfriend more than she loved you. You watched your dad cheat. You watch your mama be a single mom and have different boyfriends. That's why. That's why. That's why. So, P says, bless my parent, been together till my dad died. Did you see your dad take very good care of your mom, P? Did you see him spoil her? Did she not have to want for anything, not have to work? Was she able to, you know, be a wife? Or did she have to be a superwoman? Did she have to be a superwoman? Most black people have to witness their mom having to be a superwoman. And you know what? Sometimes it's not even all the man's fault, because society, the way the society is programmed, a woman will want to be the superwoman. I was trying to be the superwoman simply because, one, no one ever raised me differently as to you can't have it all. That's what I had to learn. that you really can't have it all. I thank God that he forced my hand into being a mother, right? Because when I look at people who's older than us, they 63, they 65, and you say, what was your biggest regret? Like when I used to drive Lyft, and anytime an older person got in my car, particularly men, I would ask, what's your biggest regret? Hold on, let me cut the fan off. Yeah, I would ask guys, all races too, by the way, because this was Lyft. And I would say, what's your biggest regret? And you know what most of them said? I didn't put my family first. One man, you could tell he was fine when he was younger. Baby, you could tell he was fine. He was a little short white man too, but you could tell that he was a pretty boy. Okay? And he admitted it. He was like, I was a player. I dropped, I played with a lot of women's heart. And now I'm 65, no wife, not really close with my kids. The kids that I did have, not really close with them because I was chasing skirts. Then looked up one day and I was old. Older black men. Very successful, climbed the corporate ladder, got all types of awards and positions and money and ranking, and had the American dream. He had the wife, he had the dog, he had the 2.5 kids, he had the house with the picket fence, but he was never home. He was never home. He looked up, missed every school play, every recital, every game. Children are grown, have families of their own now. He missed his kids' whole life. That's what they say that they regret. They say they regret not being family men. That's their biggest regret. My mom was Superwoman. I said that's not gonna be me. You know what? I thought that I thought that you could have it all. You really can't though. Something's gonna suffer. Like I said, God forced my hand to be in my daughter's life. He forced my hand to be a good mother. But I wouldn't have been able to do that had I chased a career, because then my child would have suffered. I would have been at work all the time. And then I see women who try to balance it all, right? They had the husband, they had the kids, and they had the career. And guess what suffered? Put it in the chat. Tell me if you know what suffered. Tell me what suffered. Because something gonna suffer. Tell me what suffered. She had the house. She had the man. She had the children. I see family. I see child. I see herself suffered. I see time. What suffered was her health. Her health. Her health. Her health. She damn near died having it all. The wife, the mother, the career, she damn near died. Landed herself in the fucking hospital. You're a female. You need your rest. You bleed out. You bleed out, babe. You bleed out. You bleed out. You need your rest. You can't go give blood to Red Cross. They will tell you you can't go give blood to Red Cross every day. They will tell you no. They will say, wasn't you here yesterday? You gotta go let your blood build back up. When you give blood to Red Cross, they give you a cookie and shit afterward, a water, so you could build yourself back up. That's serious. You birthing a child, that's serious. I see women, ain't no baby gonna stop me. They birth a child. The baby 1 month, they outside. You need to go lay down. You just did something very serious. Your health. So trying to have it all, she landed herself in the hospital. That's what happened. Not even eating right. Grabbing some on the go. All that stuff. You can't have it all. You can't have it all. You're going to choose family or you're going to choose career. And I'm happy that God set me down. He was like, if you wanted to be a career woman, then that's what you should have done. But you had this child, so no, you're not going to be a career woman. Sorry. And because I couldn't keep a job, I was there at every recital and all the report card pickups and this and this and that. Not even really knowing that this is what's best for my child. Because I was out here trying to have it all. And you can't. You can't. Something is going to suffer. And what you need to do as a woman is firstly take care of yourself. And then take care of your family. Next, if you have a family. But your first priority should be yourself. If you don't have a family, then you could go ahead and do your big one with the career and the money and chasing the bag and all of that. But if you have a family, that's second in line to your self-care. That's second in line to you. Because how are you going to be here for anybody or get any bag if you laid up in the hospital or dead? Like, you got to take care of you. God definitely knows better, Angela. I thought as a young person, young, ambitious, I was in my 20s when I had my daughter. Oh, I'm a student and I'm going to do this and I need to buy this for her and I'm going to work here and we're going to do it like that. And I thought it was the American way, the American dream. You go to work, your child goes with the sitter and this and this and this and that. Actually, your child shouldn't be with the sitter. You should be with your own kid. Not saying that you can never take a break or that nobody else can ever watch your kid, but can I tell you something that happened with that a story that I heard when I had my shop? Because when I was in that room, it was a very intimate space, and women would open up to me about a lot of things. And one of my clients, friend, her friend and her friend mama. So mama and daughter had a daycare, right? She thinking, I'm going to let my new baby, get watched by my friend. She said when she picked the baby up, they kind of rushed like, okay, here you go. All right, bye, see ya. So she said she get home. He was acting weird. He wasn't acting, like himself. So she thought, oh, okay, he's quiet. He's cranky. He doesn't feel well. She said she called. She was like, hey, did he have a okay day? Like he's not really being like he normally is. He's usually very happy and stuff. Do you think he's okay? What happened? Nothing happened. He cool. So she leaves him with the dad. The next day, she says, I'll let him stay home. We're going to keep an eye on him. The dad said he's still not well. He said he acting cranky and that he's not putting any pressure on his arm. That he like, ooh, don't touch my arm. The baby arm broke. Because she's chasing the bag. Not any shade on the mom. But I'm just saying, this is what we're taught to do, to put our kids in other people's hands. So we could go to work and provide and all of this stuff. We're not taught, once you have a kid, that's your priority. and a baby's arm being broke, something drastic had to happen. A baby's arm is fucking rib tip gristle. Are you kidding me? I could chew a baby arm. It's soft. They don't have hard bones. Their fucking arm is gristle. Do you hear me? For a long time. When my daughter broke her arm, she was a teenager. Outside over her daddy house playing with her friends on a hoverboard. The hoverboard malfunctioned and threw her ass off. She went flying. Broke her arm. Her arm didn't break. It bowed. It bowed. She was a teenager. Children's bones is soft. Especially a baby. For it to break. Something horrible had to happen. Neglect. And then she calls the friend and says, my baby arm is broke. What the fuck happened? They say they don't know. They say nothing happened. Alicia says, retired nurse. You are correct. Yes, medical professional, med school flunky, dropout, whatever the fuck you want to say. Didn't make it. Didn't make it. Was studying to be a doctor. So I already know. And I know from having a child. I just said, my daughter was a teenager. Her bone didn't break. It bowed. It bowed. It bent. It didn't even break. As we age, that's when our bones harden and stuff like that. A baby's arm to snap, something horrible had to happen. So yeah, I'm very blessed to, that God saw fit that I had my own child. That I had my own child. They say they would have beat her up. And then by the time I did get the dream job and all of that, and it was, I guess, working out, if you want to say, or whatever like that. I was gone all the time, of course. And this one was particularly different because it was the medical field. So, of course, that's 24 hours. So I was working the night shift. And my daughter, of course, we were always in passing. As I was getting off, she was going to school. And at this time, she was old enough to communicate her feelings and what was happening and stuff like that. She was like 10 years old. And she told me, once I lost that job, she said, Mom, I told her I was talking to her just about something unrelated, and I was like, and yeah, when I lost my dream job, blah, 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 whatever I was saying. She was like, oh, was so glad when you lost that job. I was like, what? She was like, yes. Oh, I was so happy when you lost that job. I was like, why? Remember, this is my dream job. What I went to school all these years for was making more money than ever before. All of the things. She was like, I never saw you. You were always gone. It seemed like I was living with Grandma. I never saw you. I missed you so much. And that tore me up. And from that moment on, I said, no more chasing this corporate ladder thing. I said, I'm done. I said, my priority is my child. I'll be okay. With my makeup and I'll be okay. I haven't done anything thus far. God has provided thus far. I got all the education. I did all of the things. And it ain't worked out. We still eating. So I haven't done, none of what I have is according to my own works. Everything that I have ever tried to do failed. So you know what? I don't gotta worry about it. I ain't gonna even worry about it. I can't take credit for nothing that I have, nothing that I do. It's all in God's hands. And that's also a message of tonight. It's in God's hands. You know what I mean? We try to control so much. In my years, I've saw athletes laid up in the hospital. They did everything right. Ate right. Athlete. Ate right. Water intake correct. Worked out. In the hospital. Because it's not in your control. It's in God's hands. So, you know. Alicia says, you're a woman with such wisdom. So thankful you are sharing. Someone will take something from this live. Thank you so much. Yes, it is in the Most High hands. You try to do things yourself. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. And ever since I started living my life like that, I've had nothing but peace and joy. Going to God about everything. Relationships, career, family, everything. I said, God, I'm leaving it up to you. First, he told me what to do with my mama. He was like, girl, will you stop? Please stop. I am God. I have a job. Hello. You're trying to do my job. Can I do my own fucking job? Like, this is literally this man snapping on me. Like, can I do my job? I change hearts. I do miracles out here, not you. So go sit down and let me work this here situation. I left my situation with my mama in God's hands. And I pray about everything else. And ask him for his guidance and ask him to lead the way. Okay? And I suggest that's what you do. If you are out here trying to date these men, and I suggest you be a listener. You listen more than you speak. And I suggest you be very observant. You look at them. And you just be honest. If he ain't cute, he ain't cute, sis. And if he ain't cute, it's likely that he red pill. It's likely he's a part of the manosphere if he's a man of a certain age. Because he's on the internet. It's certain men that never been on the internet. I know a man, he's never gotten on the internet like that because I guess he was scared that he would like be found out. I know a down low man. He never got on the internet because he didn't want to, I guess like he had a fear of like getting caught up on the internet, so he never got on. So if your guy isn't on, you probably got to consider that. But when we think about, you know, the men's looks, their hygiene, their education level, their literacy, their career or lack thereof, their face card being declined, their health, like most of the men, they don't like really keep up with their health like that. The manosphere, the red pill, the rhetoric that they're given at all ages. I told you, 30 and under, they telling them pump and dump. 30 and above, they telling them she's useless. She's nothing. She hit the wall. This what you finna be dealing with. You finna be dealing with men that has been indoctrinated with all of this hatred for you, and they have it because it's a way to pacify them so they don't have to heal. That's what's wrong. She hit the wall. It's not my mommy issues. It's not that I'm hurt from the last bitch. It's not that I'm ugly and I was never him. It's not that I don't know how to read that well. I don't know the difference between your and your, two and two, jail and jail. I spell all those words mixed up. They're all the same. Gel, gel for your hair, and JAIL, gel that behind bars. I don't know the difference. I spell gel and gel. I'm talking about a hair product, and I spelled it the way you go behind bars. I'm not literate. It's none of that. It's not my literacy. It's not my low bank account because I have a job and I don't have a career. I read at a 7th grade education. It's not me. It's her. She hit the wall. It's not my mommy issues. It's not that I grew up in a home seeing a single mom. It's not that I grew up in a home with no dad. It's not that I don't know how to lay that pipe. It's none of that. It's her. She hit the wall. That's what's wrong. It's not my spelling. It's not my man boobs. It's not my receding hairline. No. It's not that I only look cute with a cap on. No. It's not my stinky feet, funky toes. No. No. It's not none of that. It's her. She hit the wall. She's trash. She's a whore. Pump and dumper. Blah, blah, blah. This is how they feel better about themselves. This is how they feel better. For being losers. And yeah, you're a loser if you don't want to try to heal yourself. You definitely are. You definitely are. That last girl that hurt you, you going around taking it out on every other bitch. You going around picking women who look like your mama just to break up with them and hurt their feelings because you got mommy issues. It's you. You're a loser. You're a loser. You're mad that you only look good in a do-rag and a cap. Just face it. You only look good in a do-rag or a cap. Be nice. Be grateful when a motherfucker give you a chance. You know your head misshapen. You know you only look good in a do-rag and a cap. How you gonna be mad at me that you only look good in a do-rag and a cap? Come on. How you gonna be mad at me that you got ED? Come on. Fuck out of here. How you gonna be mad at me that you're broke? That you're overweight? Come on now. How you gonna be mad at me that you old? That your thing is a shrimp? How you gonna be mad at me? Like, they're mad at women, but yet they still pursue. If you like, for what? For what? For what? Humans need to be considerate of each other and have grace, because everybody annoying as fuck. Annoying as fuck. Love never fails, and if it fails, it never was. Hey, sometimes I'm just speaking the truth. Like, you gotta understand that this is how men with baggy balls, this is how they are. They're upset. They're upset. They upset that they balls is hanging real low and lopsided and got gray hair sticking out. And then, and they're flaccid. And they got a little bit of boo-boo in their booty and in their drawers. You're mad at me because all of this is happening with you, and then you take it out on me that I give you a chance? Come on. Stop. They unhappy. Y'all are unhappy. Y'all are insecure a lot of the times. You got the nasty razor bumps. A lot of you broke. And then you take it out on us, even though we tried to give you a chance. Did you go experience something personal recently? I don't. What kind of question is that? That's a very odd question. Sometimes I think she's speaking about me, and it applies to not all. Sometimes, nah, this is wisdom. Oh, y'all talking about saying sometimes. At sometimes. Okay. Right, at sometimes. Exactly. Like, how are you mad at me? Come on. Y'all can't be mad. Y'all mad at women. Y'all mad at women for things that is not our fault. It's not our fault. Y'all mad at us. How you mad at me? You got baggy balls. I have nothing to do with the way your nutsack hangs, sir. That your balls hang this low and your thing sit right on top of it right here. You got more balls than thing, and you mad at me? I ain't did that to you. You mad if you sitting up on a date with me, mad at me, looking at me, saying, oh, this bitch, deep down, you don't like me because you feel insecure because you know you got more balls than bang. You got more balls than bang. When it come time to bang, all you got is a bunch of nuts. And you mad at me. I ain't did that to you. You mad at me because you cannot go without a do-rag and look decent. If you take that motherfucker off, you look ugly as hell. And nobody fucking. And you're mad at me. You mad at me. I ain't did that to you. You mad at me because your reading level was 7th grade. You're mad at me because you have a job, not a career. You're mad at me that your thing, you need Hennessy to get it hard. It don't get hard on its own no more. You ain't 20-something no more. So you're mad at me and you want to try to say I hit the wall and I'm a bad person and I'm worthless and all of that because it makes you feel better for being who you are. So you try to drag me to hell with you. Oh yeah, I'm flaccid, but you hit the wall. I hit no wall, sir. It's no wall that I've hit. As I've gotten older, I've gotten prettier, smarter, and richer. What wall? What wall? What wall? There's no wall. The coochie is just as good, if not better. I mean, it's no wall. It's no wall. But this is what men like to try to say to make themselves feel better because they are ugly, because their teeth look like Legos. So now you want to be upset with me because you got Lego teeth and try to say, well, I couldn't get a girl like that in high school, and then you want to try to hurt me. But see, the thing is, that's a bad philosophy because everybody wasn't like that. Like, okay, you had a glow up, I had a glow up. Now, instead of us being able to meet and be harmonious and tell our stories, hey, you know what? You say, oh, when I was in high school, I could never get a girl that looked like you. And then I say, when I was in high school, I didn't look like this. I had a glow up. That's a match made in heaven. We both grew and found each other. But you so hurt and broken that you see me and say, oh, I can get with a woman like that now. A girl like that, she would have never given me a chance in high school. But I can get at her now because now she's hit the wall. Because that's what people have told you to think. That I'm at the wall now, so now that's why you can get me. No, I didn't even look like this before. So what the fuck is you talking about? If this is the wall, I'm happy to be at it. It's marvelous here. I got so much money, so much wisdom, so much beauty, so much health, so much time. It's great at the wall. So I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys need therapy. You guys need therapy. Sometimes, yes, we all are not perfect, true, but this is a woman view of these type of men. There are some decent, good men that respect women. She has never said 100% of men. Perfect, right? Exactly. Yeah, Dorica says she about to pass out. I am on a healing journey for the rest of my life sometimes. I'm just saying, I listen to you. You talk. You say it for yourself on the TV. I look up the internet. Y'all say this. Y'all say we hit the wall. Y'all say we are hair hats. Y'all say pump and dump. Y'all say y'all red pill. Y'all say anybody who love on a woman is a blue pill beta male simp. I hear your conversations. I know that you make the video for just men, but babe, it's the TV. It's the internet. Women can see it too. Women can see it too. I'm listening to you say the things. You say this. This is what y'all say. And this is what y'all been saying for a long time now, for many years. Many of y'all are Kevin Samuel minions. That was your hero. You love that guy and all of this other type of stuff like that. And he spewed toxicity. Not saying every single thing he said was, hateful and all of this, but the thing is, you always have to sleep in a little bit of truth when you telling a lie. That was his biggest method. He would say some real talk shit and then say some fuck shit. And then y'all out here, yeah, that's right, I'm the prize, and all of this stuff like that, knowing that you're not the prize. Like, you got to go back to biblical times. The Bible doesn't say you're the prize. The Bible says that God made a woman for a man because you were not able to be alone. He made you by yourself and saw how fucked up you was. And then was like, oh my God, look at this nigga over here. He's chomping on the tree. Humping on a damn tree. Let me get somebody for him. This fool. So he got somebody for you. He stopped after that. See, that's what you don't understand. You need me. Women are fine by themselves. Women can be alone for years and be just fine. If a woman tell a man, I haven't had sex in years, he gonna think she lying. Because that's how you are. You can't go years without sex. We can. We can. The way we're built, how we feel like women, we don't need a man in order to feel like a woman. See, you need a woman in order to feel like a man sometimes. You have to flip and toss a woman, conquer a woman, do something for a woman, manhandle a woman in order to feel like a man. I don't need a man in order to feel like a woman. I can feel like a woman on my own. I can feel like a woman when I paint my nails. I can feel like a woman on a girls trip. I can feel like a woman after getting my hair done. I can feel like a woman and cutesy and pretty when I do my face. I can nurture and love on my nieces and nephews and my cat. I can nurture and love on my home, make it look real pretty, make it smell good, grow plants, have a book club. All that stuff, women, we don't need a man to feel like a woman. I'm going to feel like a woman helping the little girl next door tie her shoe. Hey, sweetie, put that down. I'm going to tell your mama I did my job. Auntie Kiki did her job, babe. I'm mom. I'm nurturer. I could do that on anything. A homeless man. Give him a meal. I just nurtured. I feel fine. I'm great. I don't need to flip and toss a man and open a heavy thing for a man and all of that in order to feel like a woman. You need me to feel like a man. I don't need you to feel like a woman. I don't need a man to feel like a woman. I can feel like a woman on my own. I can go outside right now and plant a flower and I'll feel like a woman. Oh, I just planted a flower. I can't wait till it bloom. Go out there and water it every day and nurture it every day until it blooms. I don't need you to. I don't need to nurture you. I can nurture at the Boys and Girls Club. Fuck is you talking about? I don't need a man to nurture. You need women. Men need women. But you sitting up, you're so hurt, you're so broken, you got so many mommy issues that you go around unhealed, causing havoc, listening to crazy stuff. I'm the prize. You're a beta male simp. Pump and dump. All of this stuff. And you're not hurting anybody but yourself because you need me in order to feel like a man. You need me. How the fuck you gonna sit up and say pump and dump and all this other type of stuff when you need me? I never have to fuck with a man ever again. And I will still be able to fulfill my role as a woman. Still. How can you possibly fulfill your role as a man if you're not providing and protecting a woman and your family? You're useless. You're useless if you're not doing that. You don't even feel like you have a job to do in life if you don't have a woman and children and stuff that is dependent on you. You feel useless. You feel useless because the only reason that you will get a career and get money is to get a girl. Come on, stop. So what I do on this channel is, I don't argue with people on this channel because of my opinion. My opinion about womanhood and my opinion about nurturing, I'm not going to try to convince anyone of my philosophies. You know what I mean? I know that people feel as though that they have the right to be here, but let me let you know that you don't. This is my channel. This is my platform. And if you would disagree with anything or you don't like me or whatever else, then I'll just go ahead and allow you to leave. You don't have the right to comment. Your comment does not have the right to be housed here. It's just like with the makeup videos. Oh, this wasn't beginner friendly and blah, blah, blah. I'm not here to try to convince you that I know what I'm talking about. I am the expert. This is my channel. I'm putting together my lesson. These are my talking points. And if you don't agree with them, you can go elsewhere. Because being a woman does not require a man. A woman can be a woman without a man. There are plenty of women who never got married and never had any children, and they nurture every single day. They nurture their siblings. They nurture their nieces and nephews. They nurture their pets. They nurture their home. They nurture their plants. Women don't need men to nurture. We will nurture anything around us. It's just in us to do so. A man needs a woman in order to feel like a man. He has to have her in the equation somehow, some way, to feel like a man. He doesn't feel like a man if he gets a bunch of money and can't get a bad bitch. Give a man a bunch of money, the first thing he gonna do is try to go get a bad bitch. Give me a bunch of money. I guarantee you the first thing I do is not finna be going out there trying to get a man. We're calling up the girls. Shopping spree. Girls trip. We don't need. Wanting and needing is two different things. Desiring. Right? I desire I'm a man. I love a man. I want a man. But I don't need one in order to fulfill my duty as a woman. And that is my talking point on this channel. And if you do not agree, then you can put your arguments on your channel and in the comment section on your videos, but they won't be here. They won't be housed here. Okay. And no one is also going to tell me how to run my channel. Okay. I don't argue with anyone. You don't have the right to say anything. What's going to happen when you get flippant at the lip with me? You're just going to get blocked and deleted. I don't give losers the time of day. I'm sorry, I don't. Do you see me? I'm very busy and important. I will never give my time arguing with a bitch or a loser. Exactly. Right. Hit dogs holler. John says I'm delusional and he's a man. He doesn't know anything about being a woman at all. He doesn't know what happened, how I feel like a woman. Just like I can't say, "Ooh, this will make John feel like a man." He can't say what will make me feel like a woman because he's not one and he's never been one. But what we can all see is that men do any and everything in their whole fucking life for chicks. They don't even wash their funky ass if it wasn't for a chick. Women will take a nice oil bubble bath and put on our cute new pajamas and light candles and sit back and sip a wine and flick through and feel beautiful and feel just fine. I'll take an oil bubble bath because I feel beautiful when I do. I light my candles and put on my new beautiful pajama set because I feel so sexy when I do. You wash your funky ass as a man just in case someone gives you a chance at some ass. You wouldn't even wash if you had no chance at some ass. You wouldn't do anything if you had no chance at some ass. You only want money and a haircut and clothes and a nice car because it might get you some ass. You brush your funky teeth because it might get you some ass. A woman will say, my mouth tastes nasty, and go brush her teeth because her mouth tastes nasty. You won't. You won't. Okay? You'll sit and funk and stank and shit all in your drawers. Never. Never with a chick. We don't like that. Hey, Nene. I could buy some glittery shit and feel like a girl. Ooh, so pretty. You can't. You have never bought a bottle of glitter nail polish and it made you feel like a man. I can buy a bottle of glitter nail polish and feel so beautiful. Can't wait to get home. Cook for my family. Clean my house. That stuff makes me feel like a woman. I feel accomplished. Hey, Mama. Hey, she. Come in, Nene. Hey, Nene. Hey, Mama. When I take care of this cat, I feel accomplished. You gonna end up as a cat lady. She doesn't bother me. She makes me so happy. She's never lied to me. She's never hurt my feelings. She's a sweet baby. How you say your name? Spirit. Your cat is adorable. Thank you, LP. So Spirit says, so then how can men change so we can feel like men and masculine without women? I'm open to learn from anyone. You can't. Didn't you hear the Bible? God didn't make you that way. He said man needs a woman. It's in the Bible. It's ingrained in your soul. It's how you're built. It's how you're wired. You can't take care of a little cat and feel fulfilled. You can't do it. You can't do it, babe. You need a woman in order to feel like a man. Didn't you hear me earlier when I said gay men love helping me? They don't even want to smash. They don't even like trim. But they still like to help women. Ones that's really okay with being a gay man and is no struggle there. When a gay man feel like he'll fight a girl and all of that, it's something he's struggling internally with something. He got touched or something. He not really even gay for real. He confused. There's something up with him. Gay men love helping me. Men, period. Ooh, let me get the door for you. Ooh, let me grab your bag. Ooh, let me pump your gas. They want to help. It's in you. That's how you are. You feel like a guy. You feel like a manly man when you're able to do that for a woman. You're not in the equation when it comes to how we feel like a woman. You can be. Oh, girl, I just left his house. I put it on him, girl. Yeah, oh, girl, yes, I wrote it backwards and everything, bitch. I mean, you can be. You can be in the equation, but it's not necessary. We can nurture and feel like a woman on our own through other things. We have so many options to feel like a woman. You don't have any options to feel like a man. Your whole life is based on how can I get a woman? How can I get some money so I can get a woman? What kind of cologne will a woman like? What kind of haircut will a woman like? I'm finna go to the gym and get buff so I can get me a woman. I want a fast car so I can impress a woman. That's just how you're built. How many women open their door and give their seat to an old man? Baby, to the day they die, an old man will be sitting up saying, I'll take this seat. But sir, your knees about to crack and crumple. I want you to sit down. Take this seat. That's how y'all are. Spice says, I guess I just don't want to need anyone outside myself to be happy. That sounds horrible for my fate, if you're right. It's not about happiness. I said when you feel like a man, you can find joy in the Lord. I said when you want to feel like a man, you factor in women in the equation. You either trying to take her down, conquer her, you overpowering her, oh, I can beat up a girl. Like, women aren't going around, trying to feel like a woman because they could beat up a child. We don't have to factor in another person in order to feel like a woman. We can feel like a beautiful, sexy, fulfilled woman after a bubble bath. Do you feel me? You don't have that ability. Sam says a woman got Adam out of his beautiful garden home. Samson got messed up by a woman. Farida says, I tried to offer a seat to an older gentleman who looked hurt. Do you know what he said to me? No, ma'am. I'm the man and you're a woman. You sit. He added, women and babies first. Period. I told you. That's just how they are. It's in them. It's in them. They have their ego is so attached and ingrained into every fiber of their being And it's heavily attached to women. Like, oh man, I gotta feel important. I gotta feel powerful. I gotta feel like a man. And then they do that by taking care of women. Oh no, ma'am, you sit. He just took care of you. Let me get the door for you. Let me get your bag. Babe, can you go get me a Starbucks? He would love to. If he fuck with you, if he like you. If he don't like you, then no, he does not want to do anything for you. But if he likes you, he would love to go and get you a Starbucks. He would love to change your tire. He's useful. You need him. He feels like a man. Oh, you can't open it? He'll open it. Oh, you can't put up the door? He'll put up the door. Oh, it's too heavy? He got you. Yes, God definitely needs to be in the center of all relationships. I guess I just don't want... Oh, I read that. The black picture says, at spite, you need a woman, but men need to, like God said, love her, secure her, provide for her. That's right. Oh, you think my baby looks at me with love? A lot of gay men are jealous of women, but I'm telling you, when I'm out in the street, how a gay man would treat me. A gay man, little children, little boys, they still they be like a gay man that's a guy where he like, I like men. So what? And what about it? I'm a boy and I like men. Not no man trying to be a girl and all of that. No, he says, I'm a boy. I dress like a boy. I am a boy. I'm a man. I got a thing down there. I don't want no titties. And I'm a man and I like men. Those type of gay men they always look out for me. They always look out for me. Now the men that's trying to be girls too or whatever, transgender, all of that, will fight a girl and all of that. Yeah. Yeah, it's you're sus. If a straight man fight a girl, you're sus. You're sus. You're sus. You're sus. Because men innately just want to take care of women. You know what I mean? Even especially if it's a woman that's is his woman. He like her. He love her. He claims her. That's his. He definitely taking care of her. But he'll take care of anybody in the street. Men back in the day used to take care of the block. Did you go check on Miss Jenkins? You know her son just passed. Go check on Miss Jenkins. That's how it used to be. Black says, gay men are very sensitive and kind witnessed. I wonder what that means. Kind witnessed. Oh, and kind. You witness. You witness them being kind? Is that what you mean? But yeah, you know, women, what I want for you is for you to be content. I know it's a lot of pressure to feel like, you don't have anybody, but let me tell you something. A relationship is work, it's a job. You know what I mean? If you are happy and you have peace and you good. A relationship is just like a bonus, then you're not pressed about it. I want you to look at it like a relationship is as a bonus, and I want you to look at it as though it would take a long time for somebody to like get in your circle, because your circle is tight, it's closed, And you're not going to open it up for just any old body. You are at peace, and it won't be disturbed. You are safe. You are not at risk for being harmed by a jealous man, by an insecure man, by a red pill man, by an unhappy man, by a secretly gay man. He's down low. He don't even like girls for real. An insecure man. He jealous of you. A jealous man. He jealous that you got a business and you successful and you got money and he don't. He got mommy issues. He still live with his mama. He ain't never had none on his own. He about to be 60. And he you know, like, you out here still trying to, like, let people in when I want you to be a little bit more guarded. Because when you, I'm telling you, you got to listen to these people. How they talk. A lot of these black men, they don't like you. Like, they're hurt. They are hurt. And they, you know, they're looking to take it out on someone. They're looking to take it out on someone. And they're upset, you know, that they're not him. They're upset that they're not him. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I've never seen any of the guys that are fine as hell talk the way the red pill talk. I'm sorry, I haven't. If you are a red pill guy, it's a 99.99% chance that you ugly, fat, broke, or all the above. And you have, like, deep-rooted mommy issues and childhood trauma that has been unhealed, and, you know, you're mad at the last bitch, and, you know, you never went to therapy and stuff like that. If you red pill, you're a type of guy, because I'm gonna be honest with you. The men that are fine as hell, I don't see them talking like that. Let me pull up an example for you. This is an Instagram. I'm going to pull up two. And these are the same men I'm going to put in my video. I'm going to put these same men in my video. That's one. And then let me pull up the other one. Sorry, but I've never seen, this man begs for a woman every day. Every day. He say, I love girls. I want a girl so bad. He say, uh-oh, I don't want that sound. Every day he begging for a girl. Every day he say, I love women. I'm not a cheater. Blah, blah, blah. Girls think I'm a cheater because of how I look. You see this man? I never, not one time have I ever seen him with the red pill talk. I'm sorry. Like, I'm going to pull up one more for you. He on TikTok. I don't know if I got his handle. Let me see. Oh, I know where he at. He on my TikTok. I know where he at. I might have hit the post. So I'm gonna look at it. Yeah, I hit it. Let me see. Locked. Yeah. Right here. Who is it? I made a whole video about him. I'm sorry, but like, I never, ever, not one time, I never seen this man with the red pill talk. He has never been out here talking about women hit the wall, you're useless, pump and dump, you and blah, 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 blah. Not once. Because he's him. He gets pussy. He gets bitches fucking, sucking, giving money, keys to house and cars. He could have a key to my house, bitch. That's how I know. And my car. What you want? What? Bend over? How you want it? Yes, he's him. He's him. It's only the niggas with Lego teeth who got something bad to say. That's the only ones. You're fat. You're musty. You ugly. You poor. Like, if he is a little handsome and he red pill, he's dangerous. He got mommy issues. He got unhealed childhood trauma. He's hurt by the last bitch. Like, these are the men that's talking shit. They're ugly. They're ugly. I'm sorry. And it's not your fault. Most men are ugly. Most of you guys are ugly. That's why when a woman gives you a chance, you should be grateful. And you should say, you know what? My ugly ass got this beautiful girl. Let me do what's right. Who is the hump and dump guys? Name, rear apparel. I don't know them, but this is what I see you guys. I see you guys on the YouTube and on the TikToks and in the internet streets and the podcasts. Y'all got podcasts out here talking about everybody. You know what I mean? And it's just showing how hurt you are. Because when we look at you, we can see that you're not him. Because you're on the same internet with this guy. And he ain't talking like that. Your ugly ass is. So you're showing your hand. You're showing that you're hurt. You're showing that you're insecure. He be on TikTok with saxophone music playing in the background like this. Yeah, baby. And bitches sending hearts and stars and cash apps and not doing nothing. You all spreading hatred, doing the devil's work because you're unhealed. You're unhealed. You're hurt. You're upset that you were not born and you looking like this. And it's okay. Most of you were not. Most of you are ugly. You're average. You're an average guy. You're an average ugly dude. Most of you dudes are ugly. You're not the prettier sex. Women are the prettier sex. And you're upset about that. You're upset that we could get a weave and a wig and perfume and a dress and a girdle and a push-up bra and makeup and nails and all of the trimmings and turn into a bad bitch. And you can't. You can be smart. You can be sexy, have a nice body. You can smell good. You can be rich. Have a nice car, have a nice thing. You can have a mouthpiece. But you're upset that you can't really do much or nothing about your looks. So when you get a good girl, why you just don't say, why you just don't say, let me go ahead see this through. Because I'm not going to keep coming across this. Because what you do is you drop the ball and then you stalk her forever. That's weird. My nigga, I don't care how many fake pages you like and how many pictures that you go and like on Instagram and how many fake pages you create. I'm never spinning the block with you. It's over. It's done. That's how it is most of the time. You fuck up a good thing. And then I don't even think men want them back. They just want to know that they have you back. They have access to you. I don't even think they want you back, for real. Right. Men are not supposed to be pretty. Did I not see Waiting to Exhale? What happened? What part you talking about? She said tatted up is a red flag. Similar to how you can't be a feminine, nurturing, and masculine career woman at the same time. It's hard. I've broken down and cried. You know, didn't even like. One time it was I couldn't even it just busted out. I couldn't even hold it. Women go to the bathroom and cry. Yes, they do. Women go to the bathroom and cry. It's hard. And you know, Kip says, I'm glad I'm ugly as hell. Yes, they want to have some type of access to you. And then you give them a second chance and the mask falls off. I don't even like, yeah, they don't even want you back for real. They don't even want you back for real. And women shouldn't really be trying to do the whole workplace thing. We should find other ways to make money, I think. I think it's especially in today's era. Like I've seen women be multimillionaire with clothes. Yeah, with a boutique. Started off selling t-shirts. And then that moved up, grew that and grew that and grew that and grew that and grew that. Trying to be in the workplace with men and all the long hours and stuff like that. I really don't think that we should be doing that type of stuff. Maybe delivering babies like OBGYN, maybe something like that. Um but some stuff is just, some careers are just for men. I will never forget seeing a 2020 special many years ago about women firefighters. That's a job that's for a man. It's very physically taxing. They can't do it. Okay, it's a lot of heavy equipment. You gotta wear this big ass, like that fire suit, all that stuff. That's heavy. Then you snatching the heavy hose. Then you driving a big ass truck. Then that fucking ladder, the ladder almost crushed the lady. The men had to go grab the ladder. She was trying to do that ladder. That's a job for a man. So some jobs are not for ladies. We can do stuff. We can bake. We can knit. We can do more things that's not so taxing on us. Like I said, we need our rest a lot of the times. We need our rest. You know what I mean? Especially, and it's most of the time, because you're on your period. You need your rest then. Cramps and all of that stuff, you need your rest. Then you got right before your period. All of those symptoms. You really shouldn't be doing too much right before your period. Then right after your period go off, your body needs a little bit of time to adjust that it's off. You still might be spotting and stuff for a couple of days. So your body needs a little time to adjust while it's off. So most of the time, I'm only myself 5 to 7 days out the whole month. The rest of the time, I'm either about to come on my period, or just got off my period, and I need my rest. And that's the end of that story. So, yeah, we really shouldn't be doing a lot of stuff like men. Being a woman is absolutely no joke, Farida. It's no joke. And we take it, because we are strong, because we have a mind that can do different things. Like we could be on the phone, braiding hair, cooking, got a pot on the stove. You know what I mean? We could be doing multiple things at one time. We can walk and chew bubble gum. And because we're like that, we try to take on a lot and think that we can take on a lot. But in reality, it's putting a stress on our body And then that's how we end up with fibroids and different stuff like that, because we just need to relax. I'm telling you, when you go lay your ass down, that solves a lot of your health issues. My daughter be like, why you don't take nothing? Because I'm finna go lay down. I don't got to take nothing. I'm finna go lay the fuck down. I'm finna go take a nap. And that's what people need to understand. They need to understand, be quiet, right? Don't talk, be quiet, and go take a nap. Doing all that arguing and all of that, go take a nap. Go sit down. Go relax. You gonna be happier, your home gonna be happier, all of it. You're not gonna be nagging all in the nigga ear, all that stuff like that. You relax. You relax. Go relax. Go relax. Go relax. That's very important for a woman, to just go relax. All of the stuff is, taking all of the pills and, oh, I got cramps and all of that. Go relax. Go lay down with a heating pad. Go relax. You trying to take a pill because you trying to keep going. That's why. Because you still got this to do. You still got that to do. It can wait. It can wait. Go and relax. Go lay down. If you got any bad news from the doctor, if they said anything to you, start getting more rest. Relax. Get your rest. Drink your water. Cut out the sugary drinks, especially if you drink alcohol, because your body processes it the same. So you can't have a pop and then have a cocktail and all. No. Cut out the pop. Cut out the sugary drinks. Drink your water. Drink your teas. Oh my God. Drink your teas. Teas have helped me so much. Drink your teas. And go lay down. Eat your good foods. Of course, diet, your fruits, your vegetables, all of that. But more importantly, go lay down. A lot of the times we still be pushing ourselves. I got this to do. I got that to do. I got this to do. I got that to do. Let it wait. Let it wait. You need your rest. You need your rest. And you're going to see how much better you feel just when you don't let stuff bother you. Instead of you letting something bother you, say, I'm finna go relax. Even if you just laying down. Sometimes you don't have to sleep. Just let your body lay. Just lay. Just lay. Just be in a relaxed state. You're going to see a difference in your weight. You're going to see a difference in your clarity in your mind. And the next time you go to the doctor for your checkup, you're going to hear better news. You're going to hear better news. They're going to say, oh, yeah, you're getting better. Your blood work came back normal this time. Because you're not hyped up. Stress, a lot of different stressors. I mean, because we already got your mind. It's already running in a million different places. A smell can give you a bad fucking memory. You got, a bitch set up and called you out the blue. You ain't heard from this bitch. Now she put you in a bad mood. You saw something sad on the internet. Now you're crying. It's always some type of factor that's already finna fuck with you. So if you can control and say, you know what? I'm tired. I'm not finna hype myself up off no coffee. I'm about to go lay down. Do that. Do that for yourself. Do that for yourself. Menopause is a whole nother beast. Woo! Oh, girl, I heard. Love your life, your body, your rest up. Avoid stressful relationships. I'm telling you, I'm going to make a beauty video soon about how to look younger. One of the ladies I saw, the lady said she was 38. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. The lady looked 52. And it's no shade. It's nothing wrong with looking 52 if you're 52. But if you're 38, you shouldn't be looking 52. And a lot of these ladies like, my husband is, my husband that. Girl, that man got you looking old. Something. Because why do you look so fucking old? That's a fail. That's a fail. If you are in your 30s and you look like you in your 50s, that's an epic fail. If you're in your 50s and you look like you're in your 70s, you fucking up, sis. Something's wrong. What's up? What's up? You shouldn't look 75 if you're 52. You shouldn't look 52 if you're 38. Like, a lot of the times, these men will put stress on you. I seen that in my baby daddy relationship. That man got that woman looking old. Yes, he do. That man got that woman looking old. She said, I'm 48 and I look like I'm in my 30s. But the bones say different. Girl, my body's so damn loud. I can't move without a crack, crack, plack, baka, baka. What the? Girl, you are embarrassing. I'm trying to be cute. Like, oh, excuse me. I get up. Cracker, 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 lacker, racker. Damn. Damn. I can't even squeeze past a nigga. Because you loud. Damn. Embarrassing me. Embarrassing. My body makes so much damn noise. That's why half the time I don't even be worried about it. I'll be like, look, yeah, I'm single. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's noisy over in this bitch. Don't worry about it. It's noisy and it smells like menthol. It smells like Bengay. So you might not like it over here anyway. Okay? You might want to stay where you're at. Okay? Right. Hush. Like, please. What was that? Oh, it was my heel. It was my shoe. It was my shoe. But you got on socks. It was my shoe. We're going to leave it at that. Okay? If you are a man and when you get married, for her, she's taking fine. She looking fine. But now she raggedy. That's on you. I'm trying to tell you. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. When the woman said that she was 38, I couldn't believe it. So I'm going to make a video soon just giving some makeup tips and stuff like that, because we don't really care to try to look younger. We don't really give a fuck about looking younger. We care about looking our best selves and feeling good. And we definitely, though, don't want to be doing anything that is going to make us look older, because that's just unfair, right? Like, if you made it to 52 and you look 52, I'm glad for you. But if you only in your 30s, you should not be looking 52 years old. No one should think. No one should fucking gasket should pop circuits like they short circuiting because they looking at you, because they could have swore you was 52 and you're only 38. You're still in your 30s. That's an epic fail. That's an epic fail. You look like you in your 70s and you only in your 50s. No, we not doing that. It's too much stuff out here. And half of the time, a lot of the time, it's these men that will have you looking old. I'm telling you, these men will have you looking old because we're givers. And we're always like, if we're always being drained, we're always giving our body, we're always giving our energy, we're always giving our time, and then it's just, you're draining. He just taking everything from you. So if you're gonna keep them, sis, at least we could do something with the beauty on the beauty side, because it's just too much stuff out here. Like I tell you guys all the time that I've been in the beauty industry for over 30 years because I started when I was just a little girl. And when I started, it was a struggle, right? We only had the pink Maybelline mascara with the green top. We had the red Maybelline eyeliner that comes two in the pack. We had a few, foundation shades. It never truly matched. It was always a little too orange. Now, though, the advancements have come so far. And one of the young ladies was on there talking about the beauty gurus, they're fake, gasping over eyeliner and stuff. She's young. She didn't come from the era. She don't know. This bitch, all she know is all she know is Sephora and Ulta. She never had to shop at Walgreens for her makeup. She don't know how far it's come. There was no Sephora when I was coming up. It was no cream of the crop makeup when I was coming up. It was, you had a few fucking options for people this color, this skin tone, right? If you're closer to white, then you had more options. They had your shade. They didn't have my shade. So, yes, I personally can see, I can tell you how far makeup has come. The advancements in skincare and makeup, it really is astounding. I see a lot of it working. I've been using some stuff around my smile lines. I see it softening right before my eyes. Right before my eyes. Stuff works. Botox and all that stuff like that, it worked. You know what I mean? It's only a temporary fix. I haven't gotten any. I personally stick with topical stuff, but what I'm telling you is that it do work. Okay, so and it's all temporary. You know, all of it. The Botox, the creams, the all of it. The moment you stop using that stuff, it goes right back. It's nothing is a permanent fix. But we're going to stay on top of our beauty routines because we're fabulous. We're going to always be fabulous. We're going to always use modern technology to our advantage. And that's just what we're going to do. And you got to follow me on TikTok because we're going to talk about it. But the young bitches is mad about it. A lot of them is. They're upset. Every time I'm on TikTok, I see a video talking about how women of a certain age need to sit down and they in competition with the older girls and all of that. The older women and all of that. And at first I was like, okay, I saw a video or two and I was like, okay, she right. You know, older women should be schooling the younger women. Okay, she right. But bitch, when I tell you all these motherfuckers talking about it, and it's giving pressed. It's giving pressed. It's giving that you're upset, ma'am. It's giving that you're upset. Because why do you keep on talking? If I'm unimportant and stuff, why is my name in your mouth? That's what I don't understand. I thought us older girls who hit the wall and we useless and all of this stuff, but the young women keeping our name in our mouth and the men keeping our name in our mouth. I don't talk about people that's not important. I don't understand why I name in their mouth. Every time I look around, it's the older women this, older women that, women over 30, women over 40, women over 35, women over 50, Vivica Fox, all that. Everybody just keep talking. Like, it's like, I thought we didn't mean nothing. I thought we was irrelevant. I thought the only people that mattered was 20-somethings. So why do you keep talking about us? Like, leave us alone. If I'm irrelevant and I hit the wall and I'm nothing, why do you keep bringing me up in conversation? It's the oddest thing. It's the oddest thing. Wrinkles where right here. Fashion Fair was the bomb. That's one of the ones that I fortunately got a chance to work with once, like you said, in the 90s. Once I started working in Macy's and I was older, I was like I would say 32 when I started working at Macy's, 29, like something like that. My daughter was little. She was a little girl. So, yeah, Fashion Fair, that was like one of the first where it was catered toward black radiance, black opal. That type of stuff came later. I've been putting makeup on since Caboodles, since Clear Rollerball, 99 cent Mood lipstick. We didn't have it. We didn't have it. It wasn't available. It wasn't available. Thing is, women never look at their husbands when their help is failing. I'm trying to tell you. Yes, it can cause many illnesses. They're draining a lot of the times because we're just givers. We're givers. We're givers. We're givers. Naomi Sims, dang, I missed out on that. I gotta look it up. We're givers. We're givers. We're givers. We give. We give. We give all the time. That's why I say it's important to sometimes give to yourself. Stop and give to yourself. Don't worry about giving to the job. Don't worry about giving to the task. Don't worry about giving to the family. Give to you. Give to yourself. I told you the story about the woman who was trying to have it all and landed herself in the hospital. Give to yourself, okay? Pour into you. Take time to drink your water. Do something that makes you happy, to put a smile on your face, and rest. Go lay down. Ma, this, that, that. Hey, don't have to wait. I'm resting. I'm resting. Honey, this, that. I'm resting. And look at his ass like he's crazy. Do you see me resting? I'm resting. Like, get your family used to seeing you rest. Seeing you resting. When they see you laying down, oh, mom's resting. We know not to bother her. She's resting. Train them that way. Because, you know, these motherfuckers will have you getting out the bed. And then you will do it. You'll do it. You'll get out the bed. I was talking to a lady in the grocery store today. I was telling her, like, man, I really couldn't see having another child behind Zoe, like, for real. Now that she's off in college, 18, you know, college freshie, doing her thing. I couldn't see another kid being here, and I'm still having to do the schools and the lunches and the plays and the doctor visits and the dentist visits and the, can you pick me up later, and I gotta stay after school and the this and the hair and the that and the store, and I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it. I think, like, once your kid turn 18, I think that it's like it's kind of like full circle. It's kind of like you ready. You know what I mean? It's like you got all the energy and all the stuff, and then it's like once they get 18, you are ready to stop with all of the pouring into someone else's life. You are ready to start to give back to yourself. And at least for me, I don't feel no empty nest, nothing. No, I sleep. I ain't got to get up and take nobody to no school. I ain't doing no after school plays. I ain't got to pay no school, no nothing for this and all of that. She's a young adult. She's a young adult. And I told her, as long as you in school and getting your good grades and stuff like that, I'll help you. But for the most part, I'm trying to help her to become more independent and figure things out on her own and balance and budget. You know, you getting your refund check and all of that. Budget that, you know, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, you know, yeah, let me read a couple of these and then, then I'm gonna get off because my computer died and I cannot see the comments. Pray for me. I'm going through a case right now. Rest, take care of you. Right. Both my adult sons told me to do just that. Period. Period. Definitely. Allow it. I mean, allow it. Like, sometimes as women, we will feel bad if we're resting. Like, we'll feel like, oh, I'm being lazy, this and this and this. I got stuff to do. So fucking what? It'll get done. If you are being lazy, so what? Can you be lazy sometimes? Is being lazy for a week, a month, a day, some hours, is that going to ruin your life? You're entitled to be lazy. You work hard. You work hard. Take a break. You're a giver. You're a giver. You're a giver. You always giving. It's okay to stop. It's okay. Right. Love a good lazy day. Just to relax. And just to self-reflect. And just to let your body just be calm. We're always, especially if you live in a city like me, It's always heightened. You know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I mean, but it's always heightened. It's busy. You know, people speeding, cars, noise, trucks, fire, police. Then, you gotta watch your back. If you live in Chicago, if you even walking down the street, you gotta be like this and all of that stuff. That's heightened. That's you at a heightened state all of the time. So it's okay to just pull it back in and just allow your body to calm down and just relax. We're heightened all of the time. So if you are being lazy, who fucking cares? You need to be lazy. Yup, city life can be hectic. I'm telling you. The people driving crazy, the road rage, the this, the that. It's nuts. I feel like nobody and anybody wants to be around me anymore since what I did. But I know God got my back always. You definitely stay prayerful. London is stressful as hell. So you can't live in that highway. Take a walk. And yes, when people kick you down, when people kick you when you down, Jalen, that's how you already know who not for you. Everybody love you when you up. I often talk about this on this channel a lot of the times, that you always know your friends when there's a life change. If you was a piece of fucking shit, low life nobody, have a glow up. You're gonna lose your friends. If you was all that rich, had all the money, all the stuff like this, lose the money, no one's gonna come around. Somebody recently had inspired me to watch the movie The Great Gatsby. I don't know if any of you ever seen it, but I watched the movie The Great Gatsby. And that man had all them people around him spending all that money all the time. They was all coming around him when he was up. That man died. It wasn't a soul at his funeral. He had one friend at his funeral. One friend. The bitch he died over and all of that, I don't mean to spoil it for you, she wasn't even there. Do you hear me? When you're up, everybody's around you. Everybody love you when you up. They all kissing your ass. They all using you. That's another live stream I'm going to do. They're all users. They all using you when you up. You see a lot of these people, that she got a lot of friends because she up. They feel like they could get something from her. Let her get sick and laid up in the hospital. Let's see how many people going to be by that hospital bedside. Let her pass away. How many people finna be at that funeral? Just like the Great Gatsby. Wasn't nobody at that man fucking funeral. They used that man. They was at that man's house, partaking in his parties, partaking in his gifts, partaking in his food and wine and liquor and his extravagant life. And when he died, they didn't even go to his fucking funeral. You hear me? So that's how you gonna know. Be up and lose it all. Be up and fall down. You gonna see how many friends you got. Be a piece of shit, low life, low self-esteem, nothing, nobody, and have a glow up. Them same motherfuckers that was all around you when you was nothing, now they mad that you got your life together. You gotta stay prayerful, Jay. Okay, well, this was so fun. I am going to be going live more often. I'm trying to have it in a schedule just where we sit back and talk like this. And of course, so many videos is coming up. I got clothes videos coming up, skincare, makeup, tips. We gonna be on TikTok more often. So if you're on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. And we gonna chop it up here because I have so many different topics to talk about. Let me tell you some of the upcoming topics before I go. This is why he cheated. They're all liars. It's only one thing. Embracing a new season and reinventing yourself. So we're going to be talking about all of that in upcoming live streams. Just like this. Just chilling. Just chilling. No fancy production and all of that. Just chilling. So, yeah. I'll talk to you. It's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining me. See you, Farida. Good night, everybody.